Good morning, Otis. How are you this morning? You ready for a little walk, Otis? It's a good boy. Well, here we are at the boundary stone, which was laid in 1889, which denotes County Monmouth to the left and Newport Borough to the right. Not only does this denote the boundary for Newport and Monmouth, but it also denotes Bishpool Estate to the right, Treberth Estate to the left. And back in the 1920s, as far back as I can actually look at the minute, this had about 40 houses going down Bishpool Lane, and as you can see, all these other houses have now been erected. There's a combination of houses and apartments and the like. But for this story, I'm going to head along Chepstow Road a little bit. So this is Bishpool Lane, which would have been on the right hand side of this boundary marker. And Otis, this way. And as we walk along Chepstow Road towards the gorgeous sunshine, there's my gorgeous dog. Just had a little treat. Look at those lips. I note so long ago where this sycamore tree is was a great sign saying welcome to Treberth Estate. And all that's left now are these two posts. And here we are at Treberth Crescent. So if we follow down this road, this used to take us back in the 1920s, that is, down to the brickyard. We've walked through the brickyard before, but on the other side of this complex ahead of us, through the woodlands. But today we're going to head down this side. On the way, I'll tell you a little bit of little story about Treberth and Bishpool Estates. So back in the wartime, in the late 30s and early 40s, World War II, unfortunately a lot of Newport was bombed out, and the effect of that was there was a lot of homeless people. So the whole of this area, which was grassland at the time, was taken up by a complex of prefabricated buildings. They were all bungalow style, bolted together, a bit like a Meccano kit, made out of sheet metal, just corrugated and bolted together. And that survived, or they survived, up until about 12 years ago, when they were all demolished and this style of residential building built instead, so these mini bungalows. So this is the original Treberth Crescent, and these houses would have been here around about 1920s. And the gorgeous sun peering through as we look at Treberth Avenue. Yes, so all the prefabricated houses demolished and replaced with all these brick buildings, and the original occupants of the Treberth and Bishpool estates were offered these places. Most of the people were in their sort of 70s and 80s, and when they passed on, these houses became private dwellings. So ahead of us, where the brickyard used to be, you can just see East Side. Well, that's Welsh for the edit. Okay, I'm not quite certain what that means. But this is the new residential complex that we were looking at from the other side. And it's Cartref Coed. I think I pronounced that correctly, which basically means home in the wood. And there are 45 residential apartments here. And as from this year, I would qualify for one of these apartments because it's built around people who are age 55 plus. It's not quite finished yet, as you can see. Otis, let's cross over. This way. Good boy. Come on, off the road, this side. So this annex building type thing is called Isayed, which, as I just said, stands for the edit. It's obviously an entrance building and denotes the start of the residential complexes. They said 44 of them. You have to be age 55 or more to qualify for a place here. And I believe that they're all privately owned. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much they go for when this is complete. It's not far off completion. And there you can see the main entrance in the centre. Cartref in Coed. It's a good boy. Yeah, so all these buildings here are on the Treberth estate. Now, I said all the prefabricated buildings were demolished. Well, not quite true. A couple of them remain, and I'm just trying to think where they are, and we can give you an expedition. We can give you an example of what they look like. So you might have noticed Otis is on a new lead today. He's eaten through a couple of his leads, and this is the next edition. Back to a retractable style, which is ideal for pounding the pavements. Come on, young man, this way. It's a good boy. This one's a 4 metre long. No, we're not going that way. Maybe later, this way. So yeah, he's heading over towards the little lane over the other side. This way, Otis. Which takes us back around to the woodlands. We'll go there a bit later on for a run. This way, Otis. There's a lovely, very pleasant sort of area, lovely surroundings, all got woodlands around them, and there's never any trouble in this area. It's always very quiet. And always very well kept as well. Even back in the day when they were all prefabricated houses. Oh, 1 second. Poo bag time. I'll just take a pause. Okay, back on track again. Pool resumed and deposited. Some lovely fragranted flowers along here, Otis. He's enjoying sniff. Oh no, not another one. Right, 1 moment. Okay, walking resumed once again. He does pick his moments, doesn't he? So, just looking along here now, as you can see, we're still in the Treberth Crescent area. And I believe it's near Treberth Rise that we'll find a couple of these prefabricated buildings. Wow, that is a very strong sunshine coming through this morning. Okay, Otis, I think we need to go up this way. Cross over. Okay, this way. And this takes us to number 42, Treberth Avenue. That's a noisy lead we have. The brake on it is very noisy. And here we have an original prefabricated dwelling from the late 1940s. Come on, Otis. Good boy. Good little sniff sniff. Okay, right. Let's continue our little walk along and around the Treberth estate. A very mystical image ahead of us. It's the sun is so powerful, it's just leaving a blur. And it's not just because Otis is in thunderbolt mode. Okay, so that was one of the prefabricated places. All the curtains are drawn here, so I'll just take a little walk to number 60 Treberth Avenue. Very quietly walk up and take a little peep. There you go. That's what the rear end of the prefabricated houses look like. And when you think about it, there were hundreds of these, all scattered across Bishpool and Treberth estate. And I'd like to show you this house here. I'm guessing this guy likes his wooden birdhouses, as he has literally dozens of them. Amazing. Very pretty, very ornate. I love his owls on the gate as well. Very nice front garden indeed. Okay, well, this brings us on to the Ringland estate now. So we're going to just head across the way and go for a little run. Otis, you ready for a little zoom zoom? I'm afraid you've got to stay on the lead though, around here. This way. Yes, once I've completed this video, I'll head on up to the woods. I'll change his lead to his training lead again. See if he wants to have a little zoom zoom here. Otis, you gonna go zoom zoom? Come on. Come on. Otis, zoom zoom. Yay. Zoom zoom. Good boy. Good boy. Yay. What a good boy you are. Would you like to do that again? 1, 2, 3, zoom. Oh, he's having fun. And lie down. Lie down. You're just going to sit. You're going to lie down. Oh, you're full of mischief. Full of energy. You'll make me dizzy. Should we go the other way? This way. Good boy. Come on. Back around. Zoom. You do an anti-clockwise zooms today. 1, 2, 3, zoom. Oh, you're a bundle of fun, Otis. Well, welcome to the 1st of July, everybody. I'm just in another 6 days, which will make it the 7th of July, Otis will be 1 year old. Wow, where's that time gone? Otis, 1, 2, 3, zoom. Oh, you tired now? Okay, too busy having a sniff. Come on then. Let's go over to the sunshine. And then we'll sign off for the day. Okay, Otis? You're too busy sniffing. If you're enjoying the video, please click the like button. If you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe. And don't forget the all-important notification bell if you'd like to be updated on any future videos. And please leave some comments. Kind ones, please. No, any type of comments you like. Doesn't mean they'll get published, but there we go. Anyway, we're going to head off home now, change leads, and then go for a run up the woodlands. So you may catch us a bit later on for another video with Otis in the woods. Come on then, Otis. Let's go. Cheerio, everyone. Bye-bye.